Welcome back to Olympus Critics. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a like for the algorithm that does help the channel grow. So we got this episode. Wasn't fast paced. It was slow paced. It was still interesting. I was not bored with it. Don't get me wrong. Even though it was slow, it had some moments that kind of took me out of the episode, but it did bring me back towards the end. But some of the stuff that took me out of was the Julie and Elgin stuff, them trying to cope with the traumas that they're dealing with being in this place. And it's interesting with Julie, you saw that glimpse with Fatima when she went back to the house during the meeting to go get some marijuana. She had a vision of Fatima, and she doesn't have Fatima this season because Fatima has been acting the fool. She's been acting like she's about to turn into something, what we saw in that last episode and what we saw in the previous episodes. So she doesn't have that person she can talk to like Fatima was in season 1. She's just a changed person right now. And we saw that during the town meeting when Fatima, she was just going bonkers on why Tabitha didn't seek help. They were hounding her. And we could understand why Tabitha didn't go get any help, because who would have believed her? They would have put her in the loony house if she would have been going barking that. So facts, I'm on the side of Tabitha because nobody would have believed her. The people in the ambulance didn't believe her. The cop even said she thought she was hysterical. So they should have gave her a little bit of grace. Oh, you should have tried. Man, it wasn't nobody gonna listen to Tabitha. She would have been drugged up in a loony house if she would have been going talking that nonsense. She barely was able to get. Only reason she was able to get Victor's dad to understand because his wife had all those visions, and his son has been missing for years, and she knew some stuff about Victor. So I'm on the team Tabitha on that part, because nobody would have believed her what was going on in that town and where everybody were. But Randall, we saw Randall, he was pissed. He was pissed, boy. So I can't wait to see what's about to transpire whenever he gets back on his feet. What's about to happen with him? What is he gonna try to rally some people? Because we saw in this episode that people don't really trust Boyd anymore. They're losing faith in him. They're losing faith in his leadership. Even what we saw in that last part with Dale, he went on his rebel stuff when Jade and Tabitha, they went back out there to the tree. He needed to find more answers. He showed her the symbol that he's been seeing. He went into the tunnels, and we're going to get to the tunnels as well. He still went, they tried to warn him, but even with them seeing Dale do that, and Boyd warned them, like, it wasn't a guarantee that you're going to get to that lighthouse. It was by some miracle that Sarah saw the little boy in white, and told him to get in there. Same thing with Julie when Victor saved her life back in season 1. There's no guarantees. And Dale, his stupidity is whatever you want to call it, courage. It wasn't courage, stupidity. He ended up in the wall of that pool. And I still don't think people trust Boyd's leadership. Like, Donna is breaking. Another person has been taken out. So Donna's breaking. We got to watch Donna as well. Somebody is going to break. I know I said Jade is the number one contender because he's seeing the same symbols as the guy who we saw who had the puppet Jasper. So we got to pay attention to Donna. Donna's breaking. That is obvious. Fatima is breaking. She's turned. Whatever happened, whatever going on with her, she's transforming into something. We even saw Ellis come at Boyd. And it's crazy because weren't you the same person disagreeing with him when he wanted to capture one of the monsters? Now you want to go risk it all because Tabitha got out, and you just want to go jump in these random trees, and your dad telling you could be ending up anywhere where you almost about to take yourself out, but you didn't want to help him capture no monster. I was like, okay, Ellis, you lost cool points. Ellis lost cool points for something like that, because your dad, he tried to make a plan to catch one of these things. You didn't want no part of that, but you want to go out there and start jumping in the trees, not caring where it may lead you. We need to start taking chances. That's what he said. We need to start taking chances. Nah, Ellis, he can kick rocks for that, for for not having his dad's back, not trusting his judgment and stuff. And then with the cop, she trying to come in there and try to tell Boyd what he need to do. I'm glad Boyd did that. Put her in her place. Yeah, listen here. He knows how to run the town. He knows how to run the town. You just got here. You just took somebody out, and now you're trying to give some advice. Boyd laid it on her. Now he'll probably come back and make amends with the young cop, but that wasn't her place to start, giving suggestions. You got to earn your way into that town and get some respect, but other than that, what we got with Victor and his dad reuniting, that was a good moment. We knew it was going to happen. It was the first time we actually see Victor, cry and stuff. That was a touching moment, him being reunited with his dad. But before that, it was an interesting conversation between him and Sarah when he left. The first time when Donna told him that his dad was there, they needed to go into the tunnels to find Jasper. So they got to go into the tunnels to find this thing. Woo! This is gonna be interesting. I can't wait for this. This part, I'm assuming it's gonna be next episode or one of these episodes. But so they got to go into the tunnels, and we'll see if he brings his father into this as well. But that was interesting to hear them say that they got to go into the tunnels. How did he even get in there in the first place? The tunnels. So yeah, it's getting interesting. This episode didn't have too many big moments, but that was something that caught my attention when Sarah and him was talking, that they got to go into the tunnels to find this puppet so they can get information of what happened with the guy who I need to know his name. Forgive me, but why did he start taking out people? But I need to know who we're gonna find out which one of these people about to break and start being that person and starts taking, because like I said, Donna's breaking. Jade is still a contender for that as well. I know a lot of people saying, "Oh, Jade, he's a coward. He runs every time he sees a vision." That don't mean nothing. We seen people break and start taking out people in this town. That's gonna happen when people when their back is against the wall and they're losing their minds. They're gonna start doing some crazy stuff. So we gotta pay attention to Jade, Donna, Fatima is losing it. So we're starting to see people breaking right now. Julie, so I think she'll be okay, even though she doesn't have Fatima. She has Elgin. We still don't know what's really going on with Elgin, this woman that he keeps seeing. But post comments, let me know what you guys think about this episode. Is there anything that I missed that I should have said in this video? Let me know, who do you think is going to be the one that's probably going to start betraying Boyd and start taking out people. It's getting to a long list of people. Donna, Jade, Fatima, whoever you guys think that seems like they're on that edge of doing something very bad. Like I said, Fatima, she's licking blood out of a deceased body. So she's my top choice with Jade. But post comments, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Get you guys later.